What's going on, YouTube? Ground Chuck here in the Ground Chuck game room. Gonna do a little video today, and it's gonna cover a couple topics. First and foremost, thank you to Scott at Reindeer Studios. I got mossy claused. I love this. I'm gonna admit, I got mine, about 4 or 5 days ago, but I was so jealous when I was seeing these videos of this Christmas card, and I was hoping, praying, and crossing my fingers, hoping I was on the good list and not the naughty list to receive a Mossy Claus card. So this is just incredible, Scott. Thank you. Wishing you a very mossy Christmas, because Happy New Year's was too obvious. Thank you again, Scott. I will continue to be a superstar. Thank you for all that you do in the community. I love your artwork. You are one talented dude. So thank you. And he sent me a Griffey Jr. Flair Ultra, which I think I need, actually. So thanks, Scott. So I'm going to put the Griffey Jr. back on my stack to go through back there. But Scott, sorry, blue tape. That's how you're going up today. So thank you. I appreciate it. That is just phenomenal. I'm going to maybe put it like that. Yeah, that'll work. So the other things I'm going to go over today and just talk about is going to do a little bit of it's going to be a VR for a video response for Jake at Legends Never Die. So he wants to know what makes our collection. And so, Jake, I'm very similar in a lot of your collecting habits. I love Hall of Fame autographs. I love vintage. I love set building. And so those are the things that make my collection. I obviously have a couple PCs that I like to do besides the Seattle Mariners and Seahawks and stuff, but Andre Dawson is one. I don't show a lot of Dawson stuff anymore. It's not overwhelming, but I'll show big ones once in a while, but it's kind of not old for folks to look at or watch or anything. So I'm trying to be more creative with things. I still pick up Dawson, and I get him all the time. So he's rather boring for others, not for me. So, but my Ted Klaczewski PC, that's really taken off. I'm loving that. But I am going to not go through all these, but go through some stuff that in these, because this is how I kind of get organized to process my pickups for my set builds. So that is a big thing with my PC, Jake. And as you know, I love building sets, but just completed the 77 tops with the very elusive George Foster. So got to get that done. Starting the 79. So I picked up the bump wheels. This is something you might not know about me. I love Star Wars, but these are really rough. But these are 83 O-Pee-Chees, and I'm doing that set. Yeah. So those are just some things that I've been picking up. 71 set I started. I got a nice raw Lou Piniella, a nice raw Reggie Jackson. Starting my 75 tops. I got a sweet deal on a George Brett. But my birth year set is 74 tops. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I love picking up 74s. I just love the style of them. There's another 71 for bunning. But these all have to be processed in, I've already accounted for them in trading card database. Working on this 81, 82 basketball set. I picked up 4 for those. So, I mean, this is just, it's me. It's part of my OCD. And speaking of OCD, this is for my 78 set, but the baseball. It's not, here's another bump wheels. There's different versions of that. See how it's black laces and not the pink or magenta laces. And then they have red laces, but that's just part of my OCD. So my 78 set's coming along. I do other sports too. My 74 birth year set for football, knocking that out. Knocking out my 78 tops. I'm really focused on set building. Started a 70 tops football. Just, this is another one that is a bear, if you will. These are all different air variations. I love the 90 pro sets. I love pro set football and hockey, but this set is very, very hard to complete if you're doing it all. Like I said, OCD, trying to do the master set with all the errors and variations, and that's what makes it my collection. It makes it fun. It makes it worthwhile. It makes it adventurous. It makes it really feel great when I go and I get that 1977 tops George Foster. That was the last one on my list, and I have passed up on many of them before because of just the condition. But this one is the best one that I've found, and in condition wise, and not having a lot of print defects and everything. So that was a big one for me to pick up. Some of the big boys, I did complete the 78 set. You saw 178 common in there, so bigger ones. So Peyton, Bradshaw, Staubach, the team leader cards with checklists on the back, and I always make sure that my checklists are not marked. And I mean, it's just OCD stuff like that. My decal set, I have all the decals except the two short prints of the Joe J and the, who is the other one? I forget. Can't think right off the top of my head, but those are, I love doing the decal, and just, they're just gorgeous cards. There's a Clemente, shout out to Lou Rock and Mangini, because they love Clemente, and Mangini loves the Pirates. But here's a set I just started too. It's 77 tops cloth. These are fun. There's variations on these, 1 and 2 asterisks if you didn't know. So this is what makes my collection. So 70 tops. As you know, I finished completed my 1970 top set, but now these are the booklets that I'm going for. I love it. I love it. This is the fun stuff in my collection. Big stack here. So these are going to be, here's some 61 Fleers, doing that set. Obviously, you know my love for the post serial cards. These are all post serial cards, either 60, 62, 63, or 61s. And I've got to get those put into my jumbo box. Hey, here's a shout out. Look at that. Don Mossy. Mossy Claus. I love it. So that was kind of unique that all happened right there. So that's me. That's who I am. That's what I collect. That's how I collect. That's what it's how I collect and why I collect that way. So Jake, congrats on your 755 Hank Aaron number that you have hit. Scott, Reindeer Studios, thank you so much, brother. Happy holidays. And like Jake said in his recent video, let's go ahead and try to remember the reason for the season. Yep. I mean, I'm not the most religious guy, but I do believe in it, and I believe in God, and hey, like it or love it or hate it, but you know what? He's the reason we're here, guys. So go ahead and take care. Get with your family, hopefully this holiday season, and give them a lot of love, as well as all your tuber friends and buddies. All right, Ground Chuck's going to be out under 10 minutes. 2 great tubers. Go check them out if you don't already. I don't know how you would follow me and not them, but Ground Chuck out. Peace.